Hello and welcome back to JM Football, and welcome to the first ever sack draft. Yeah, you heard that right. Bobby Skinner, Dalton Philly, and myself, we are going by division in the NFL and drafting who we think has the most sacks in each division. Whoever has the most sacks by the time we finish up all the divisions wins the sack draft. You get it, you got it, and it's all brought to you by Corona. Thank you to Corona for sponsoring this video. Let me know how you like the draft.
We stole Lucas from the JM Baseball channel. He'll be crunching the numbers and keeping us in line, tracking our progress as we go. Lucas.
And Bobby Skinner.
Thank you.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Bobby.
Bobby Skinner has the first pick.
Middleman go first.
I wanted the first pick because, again, it's hard to remember the year. But what I do remember is the first year they went to 17 games. Guess who I didn't want to break Michael Strahan's sack record?
Oh, T.J. Watt.
T.J. Watt, 2021, right?
T.J. Watt in 2021 had 22 and a half
There you go.
sacks.
It's got to be the best pick, right?
That is the best possible pick.
Yeah. Okay, and that's an inaugural pick of the sack draft.
I think I got the best single season, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted the first pick. Because I don't feel
first ever
confident in
pick.
the rest. So T.J. Watt.
Boom. Luckily, this is an AFC draft. You guys are NFC guys. My Colts are in the AFC, and Robert Mathis had a massive season with the Colts. I believe it was 2013, the year they had the epic comeback versus the Chiefs in the wildcard game. So Robert Mathis, 2013.
2013, Robert Mathis led the league in sacks with 19 and a half.
Okay. Wow. Let's get my boy. Got to get my Colts.
Wow.
All right, Justin, you're up. You got back-to-back picks.
I would like... I mean, there's two guys that did it last year that I know would be a solid start, but are there better answers out there?
Right.
I mean, I could take Khalil Mack from the AFC West last year, 2023.
You could.
Wasn't that like a 12-sack season?
Is that a guess?
No, that's an answer. That's an answer. I just gave him the...
Typically, we lock it in when you say a player in a year.
All right, that's an answer.
You just got bullied into picking it. I think
2023, Khalil Mack had his career high in sacks with 17.
Okay, that was a good pick.
A career high, though? I knew he had a lot.
Yeah,
That's nuts.
It was like a resurgent
Which is crazy.
year.
The first two games of the year, he was like awful and then went off.
He had like a 6-sack game or something.
One 6-sack game
versus
in
the
there.
Raiders, maybe?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. Penik, you're up again. Nice picks.
No, I mean, I could go basic again, and
You're a basic bitch, huh? So you're
there's another player from last year who had a lot of sacks, and he plays in the AFC South. I'll do it. Give me Josh Allen of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, that's a good pick. I was going to use that.
Let the record show that's not his name anymore.
It's Hines.
Josh
I'm not
Hines
calling him
Allen.
Differentiate the two. We're not talking about the Bills at Josh Allen.
I will say, when I type in Josh Hines Allen in Football Reference, nothing comes up.
That's toxic.
We're calling him Josh Allen.
That was going to be my second pick because I wanted to get the recent ones out of the way.
Okay.
What year did you say for Josh Allen?
Last year, 2020.
2023, Josh Allen had 17 and a half sacks.
Nice.
That is his career high.
Nice.
Okay.
Damn, that kills me with the AFC South. All right, Dalton, you're up.
Okay. We're saying recent. We have those numbers in our head. We're recent merchants here. Guy in the AFC North, arguably one of the most underrated pass rushers in football last season with the Cincinnati Bengals. Trey Hendrickson had like 17 and a half sacks. He was like top 3 in the NFL, and no one talks about him. Maybe top 5, but Trey Hendrickson last year.
2023, Trey Hendrickson had 17 and a half sacks. That is his career high.
Bang.
All right, so I have back-to-back picks here.
Yep.
Huge spot.
The first year I really got into football is 2002, so I remember everything about that year, as any fan does.
Nice.
And I was, famously live in Florida. That's why don't you ever see me on this. Jason Taylor led the league in sacks in 2002, I believe, right? I don't know how many it was.
In 1 second.
I don't know how many it was, but I'm pretty sure he led the league in sacks that year.
2002, Jason Taylor did lead the league in sacks. It was his career high with 18 and a half.
Wow. Here we go.
Bobby.
Nice pick.
All right, so
Our first AFC East representative.
Let's just say we've made 6 picks. All of them above, 17?
Yeah, 17 is the lowest. That's really good.
That's a fantastic first 2 rounds. I'm just going to put that out there. Good
so
job.
again, I'm going to go recent on this one because you guys have gotten some AFC North guys. Mm-hmm. But Alex Highsmith had a better year than T.J. Watt in 2022. Now, it might have been like 14 and a half, which is not great for this, but I'm going to say Alex Highsmith.
For 2022?
Yeah.
Okay.
2022, Alex Highsmith had 14 and a half
Oh, my
sacks.
God.
Dead on.
I remember, that being like he deserves
storyline.
He deserves more credit than Watt this year.
Trying to think. I mean, there's a lot of good recent players here. Oh, this guy had maybe the greatest peak run in football for
don't
4
do it.
years. Yeah.
I knew you were going to get.
well, if
I
you-
thought I should have taken him before, but I wanted to flex the Jason Taylor one.
You took-
Why did I not take him?
We're going Watt for Watt. I'm taking Derek. No, I'm taking J.J. Watt now. The year is questionable because the range is 2012 to 2015. It's like those
There was
four
some-
really good years.
yeah.
He
They
had,
missed some games though.
I know, so it's dangerous. Watt had the MVP caliber season where he was like an offensive player too. He had like those 4 or 5 touchdowns. I just don't remember if it was 2014 or 2012 because those were like his 2 big years. But I'm going to say
Might have been 2013.
don't do that to me. Don't put that in my head. Don't you do that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
That's not the line.
No, it's not.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
That was what I said.
You said don't do that evil.
Fuck off. All right, whatever.
Pick a year.
2014, J.J. Watt.
2014 J.J. Watt had 20 and a half sacks.
Bang.
That is tied for his career high with 2012, where he also had
okay.
20 and a half sacks.
All right.
I'm getting obliterated.
Not even close to being obliterated.
I am.
No, you're not.
Because there's one name that I have in my head right now. Jason Taylor, 2002, was somebody that I was thinking about.
Really?
Yeah, I actually was. I know Jason Taylor. I know JT's career quite well.
Great minds think alike, I guess, huh?
There's another San Diego Charger that I loved growing up. He scared me as a child because he was quite an intense person. And this is one of the earlier years that I remember actually watching football. Sean Merriman's 2006 season.
Oh, that's a great pull.
Good throwback.
I don't
name.
know how many sacks he had, and I don't know if Sean Merriman ever got close to 20, but I know there was like a couple years where he was really good.
Sean Merriman led the league in sacks in 2006 with 17.
Oh, okay.
You're a 17 guy.
So
Unbelievable.
you know why Justin remembers that? Because Phillip Rivers was pretty good at some point, and we gave up Sean Merriman the next year, and I think most Giants fans at that point would have taken Phillip Rivers and Sean Merriman, but
We would have been wrong to do that.
Ended up better off for us.
You know what, Dalton, as we say, we're on the edge of 17. So I'm done in the AFC South.
Just like the white window sings.
Oh, so you did it. All right, so I can save my
it.
AFC South pick.
Ooh, baby.
Ooh, said ooh. Yeah, that's strategy right there. Sure.
We all have 3 picks done, so if you want to think a little bit, I can tell you a standings update.
yeah.
That's great.
Third place, we have Justin Penik with 51 and a half sacks. 4 ahead of him in second place, we have Bobby Skinner with 55 and a half sacks. And then in first place, only 2 sacks ahead, we have Dalton Feely with 57 and a half. So anybody's game right now.
Great run. Fantastic 3 turns. Let's keep this going. This is where we get scary, though. These are the picks. You know, if you have a dud pick, it's like the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah. Like there's Max Crosby, but I'm not confident on a year. Dude, I'm kind of struggling right now with the AFC East as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I could take the Pats. There's Matthew Judon's he was hurt last year, so Matthew Judon's 2022. All right, I guess I just said that out loud, so I guess that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Matthew Judon's 2022. Let's take a look.
I feel like 20 and 21 were his best 2 years in New England, though, right?
He was with
It was
Martindale.
It was either 21 and 22 or 20 and 21.
Yeah.
Okay, 2022, Matthew Judon had 15 and a half sacks. That is his career high.
All right.
You guys keep getting the career high, though, at the very least.
Yeah. Heyo, today's Sack Draft is brought to you by Corona. You know what? I always try to be a fan that never loses. And even when my team loses, oh boy, I'm winning with Corona. You know how they say life's a beach? I like to live by that philosophy. Even before Corona was one of our sponsors. But now they're on board, life is a beach, and it gets easier when I got a cold Corona in my hand. Put a little lime in it too. Woo-wee, because there's always something to cheer for. And the best beer to pair with awesome moments, yeah, that's Corona. So cheers to everyone who loves the game beyond the scoreboard. Corona, for the fans who never lose, get yours at ordercorona.com. Now back to the sacks. Oh, I'm wearing a green shirt. Son of a bitch.
No one realized that either.
I did. Right now.
Yeah, no one realized 3
This
picks.
is going to be quite a sight, this video. Go ahead.
I'm going to put on a friggin'
want a
jersey or
No,
something?
Jeff has to
No,
photo.
it's fine. It's fine.
Jeff has to Photoshop a shirt on me for the entire video and keyframe
Put
it.
the standings on there.
We haven't said Myles Garrett yet, and so
Oh.
that's a big guy.
Heard of him.
But he'll have like these years with like 13 sacks and all these pressures.
Yeah,
and shit, and
that's-
they have like Steelers fans are like, "How are you saying he's better than T.J. Watt?"
Right.
Like,
That's the big
Yeah.
drama on Twitter now, X. It's so crazy. Watt versus Garrett. Win percentage, pressure percentage, yada, yada, yada. Last year he had 14. I remember that because he won Defensive Player of the Year, but it was a low sack total compared to other players. I want to say it was 20. Not a guess yet. Still trying to think. 2022, 2021, all good years. I'll say Myles Garrett 2022. Give me like 15-ish, and I'll be happy.
I think 2021 he had more.
Funny enough, he had the exact same in 2021 and
Nice.
2022. Both were 16.
Okay, I'll take that.
Those are his career highs.
all right, so I don't have to think too much about this because I've been preparing while these guys talk. I'm taking the AFC West off the board. So I'm going to go Max Crosby last year, 2023.
Okay.
I think that was his highest total sack season, I believe.
He was really good last year.
He's just pretty good. Max Crosby in 2023 had 14 and a half sacks. That is his career high.
Oh, okay, so I feel better about that. So I got Max at 14 and a half. And so I'm going to go Von Miller here, but I'm running through the year
Ooh, good pick.
of what it would be. They won the Super Bowl in
2015.
no, that was 2016, I believe, right? Because the 2016 Giants were the good one. So the 2015 was the year before when they lost to the Panthers, and that's how I remember it. So it was 2015. I'm going to go Von Miller 2015.
I should have let you.
Von Miller in 2015 only had 11 sacks.
Did he miss games that year?
Played 16.
Wow.
His career high was 2012 when he had 18 and a half.
That was his rookie year too, right?
Second
2011 was his rookie
Yeah.
year.
Oh my God.
He was in that like
But
historic
he had
2011 class. It was
Yeah,
like him.
he had more sacks in 2011 than he did in 2015.
Really?
He had 11 and a half, yeah.
Fumbling Von Miller is going to drive me nuts.
He had 11. That's a great rookie season.
She's really good.
Bills, we've talked about it. Me and Penik in the office have talked about a couple guys recently, which is funny. I just don't know the years.
Pick Leonard Floyd. Go ahead.
You dare me? No way. I'm going to go with, this is a little risky because he was a Texan, Mario Williams. I'm getting,
I think he only had 1 year. You already said it though, so you got to lock in a year.
That's not true. Not how
No,
that works.
once you say a player in a year, then you're locked in. If you say a player, you can go to a different player.
All right. Well, I'm trying to make good talking points, and I'm getting you out of a pick.
2014. Please tell me it's not 2013.
2014 Mario Williams was a Buffalo Bill.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Okay. He had 14 and a
Yes,
half
okay.
sacks. That is his career high.
You said AFC South.
I said he was a Texan. I said AFC East, Pop.
Okay.
It's the guy in my brain here, and I don't want to spend 10 minutes. If Terrell Suggs, give me his what years? Give me a span of years.
2000 to 2024.
That helps.
Let's go the Super Bowl year.
My guess is 2012.
Bad
20
guess. That was the end of his career.
Actually, was right in the middle of his career, but
I don't count all those Arizona years or whatever.
it was still definitely a bad guess. He only played 8 games that year and only got 2 sacks.
Oh, see, and that's what
I remember
kills
that
the draft.
Ray Lewis got injured that year, but they were the team that got healthy, and Ray Lewis took the deer antler spray, and they won the Super Bowl.
Yep, and then
Ray Lewis
the
also
year
killed a man.
before was his
No, he
career
didn't.
high where he had 14 sacks.
The year before?
In 2011, he had 14 sacks with 7 forced fumbles, led the league.
Can I change my guess?
It's a great
Nope.
misdirection by me. All right, you have another pick.
Yeah, I didn't realize he hung around until 2019.
Yeah,
He's a Cardinal.
Yeah.
Played a- had a really
Well, he was
long
only,
career.
but like he was on the Ravens until 2018. Like he really was there for.
All
a
right,
while.
so
I forgot
just
to take
lost.
James Harrison. And, oh, shit. I just gave you guys a pick. All right, go ahead.
Filled.
You're filled? Are you filled? It? Go James Harrison.
Yeah, I'll go with James Harrison, and I'll get the year wrong. James Harrison,
He was
2010.
my favorite player in the NFL because he just was so violent and hated Roger Goodell.
Beastly.
Absolute psychopath. You said 2010 James Harrison?
Yeah.
I feel like 11 would have. No, you're right. You're right because that's the year they went to the Super Bowl and lost to the Packers.
It is his second best sack season.
year.
He had 10 and a half. His
Really?
best was 2008 where he had 16.
Ooh.
Yeah, this isn't great
I'm,
for me.
that was a
tough turn
That was
for
a unintentional misdirection, but I'm proud of myself.
You're evil. That was crazy.
I'm done with the North.
I'm going to finish up the AFC East here.
Game of Thrones be like.
Never seen it.
I need to advise. No Game of Thrones for me. You've seen Game of Thrones?
No, never seen it.
Yeah.
What? I don't know if I've been in a room with 3 other people in the past decade where all 3 of those other people haven't seen Game of
Well,
Thrones.
we don't watch baseball either.
Well,
Dalton does. That's Dalton's
kinda
job.
have to.
That's Dalton's job.
I got to watch baseball and I got to watch football. There's no time for Game of Thrones. Gosh. I'll go fun, because Penik went fun with his answers. I don't know a year for this guy.
I went bad with my answers.
Cameron Wake was one of my favorite pass rushers growing up watching football, but he didn't have a lot of good seasons. He's like a 100-sack guy, but I just don't know which year's is best. Penik, give me a range.
Cameron Wake?
Yeah.
I'll go 2005 to 2012.
I was thinking 2015, but I'm going to go with your end of your range. I'll say Cameron Wake 2012.
So what I will say is it wasn't that good of a range because he didn't make it into the league until 2009.
Yeah.
But yes, 2012, he had his career high with
Still.
15 sacks.
What did he have in 2015?
Did you look this stuff up? What's
No.
going on here? That's why you're taking so long. You're faking.
He had 7 sacks.
So
You're the man. You help me.
I will be taking half of Dalton's sacks.
I'm the only one who doesn't have an AFC South, so I'm going to save one. I'll do one. But
Yeah.
So this one's just a safe because the AFC East is tough.
Yeah.
Right? You can't remember really anyone from New England getting a great sack season, and then you get the year wrong anyways. Buffalo, no. The Jets, even now, they're such a great rotation. So I'm going to go safe, and I'm going to go Jalen Phillips 2022. I think it might be only
Double
12 or 12 or so, but I know he at least got double digits.
I think 12's right on the money.
In 2022, Jalen Phillips had 7 sacks. He's never broken double digits, actually.
What?
He had 8.5 his rookie year.
I thought for sure he had double digits.
I did too. I thought he had that one really good year. How many games did he play in the 7 year, both those years?
So 2021, he played 17 games, only 5 starts, but 8.5 sacks. 2022, 17 games, 15 starts with 7 sacks.
Fuck, man.
And then last year, this is probably why you guys are thinking it, he only played 8 games and had 6.5 sacks.
He was on pace to have.
So
really
he had an awesome sack pace, but never
Move on
didn't
from Jalen
finish
Phillips.
with it.
I'm going to go Dwight Freeney in the AFC South.
Nice.
The year I'm going to guess random. I don't think the year they went to the Super Bowl was actually his best year because I remember that defense got on. So I'm just going to go. I'm going to go 2005. I'm going to go right in the middle of those years where he was putting up crazy numbers.
Spin
It could have been 2006 was my first pick, but I decided to go 2005.
2004.
So 2005 wasn't the best, but definitely
good.
better than
Yeah.
2006.
Okay, that makes
He
me
had
feel better.
11 sacks in
I
2005. He only had 5.5 in 2006. Justin is correct that 2004, that was the best one. He led the league with 16 sacks.
So that's a great misdirect from Justin because I thought he was misdirecting me.
No, I give helpful hints.
You helped me.
I helped, and I will also be taking half of Bobby's sacks.
Give me Joey Bosa. 2019.
It's a bad pick.
2019, he had the second most sacks of his career with 11.5.
Okay.
His best was 12.5 in 2017.
Only 12.5. Really?
I have a feeling I would be in a much better spot if I didn't choose Terrell Suggs with 2 sacks. Bradley Chubb's 2023 season.
Bradley Chubb in 2023 had 11 sacks for
thought it was
the
more.
Miami Dolphins.
Thought it was more.
His career high was 2018, his rookie year with 12.
Yeah, but I can't go back to the AFC.
That was
West.
with Denver, right? Yeah.
So currently in third place with 90.5 sacks, we have Justin Penik. In second place with 99 sacks, 15.5 off the lead, we have Bobby Skinner.
Oh, so it's over.
And then in the lead with 114.5
Dalton did better prep than
sacks
us.
is Dalton Feely.
I said I'd do NFC. I was ready.
Just going to pick one of my favorite players in the AFC South.
Think back to Saxonville in 2015, Justin.
It wasn't the only guy who I don't care at this point. Calais Campbell, I think, probably had the most on that team.
Wrong year.
Harold Landry.
I was
What year?
there's only 1 year. Too.
I know there's only 1 year, and I need to get it
There's good context to why you should get this right.
because it's the year before he tore his ACL.
Yes, and he tore his ACL.
Which year?
You should know this.
I know we've talked about it.
They correlate everything to Giants. It's so funny.
I feel like it's 2018 or 2019.
Those are 2 separate years.
I know.
5, 4.
2019 is my gut.
It's 2021.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
okay.
so early.
Yeah,
All right.
he tore his ACL. He missed the 2022 season.
Giants played them week 1, so that was a nice
Oh, well, I was thinking back
Fat-
to his Steelers days.
In 2019, he had
Steelers days.
Steelers
Who's
days. Who are you thinking
of?
about? Harold Lynch?
Alex Highsmith.
Or no, you're thinking of Bud Dupree.
Maybe.
Titan
I
and
don't know.
Steelers.
Yeah, you are thinking of Bud
We're
Dupree.
all
thinking of Bud
over the
Dupree.
place.
Yeah.
But in 2019, he had 9 sacks. That's his third most. He had 12 in 2021 and 10.5 in 2023.
I'm wearing a green shirt.
Safe option is Chris Jones of 2023. I'm not going to do that, though, because that's not fun. He had probably 10.5 sacks. Vegas, Chargers, Chiefs. Tamba Hali.
Nice.
Let's go Tamba Hali 2011.
Please
That's
be a
a
dud.
fun name.
Yeah.
2011, Tamba Hali had 12 sacks.
Okay.
That is the second most of his career.
So I
Bang.
can't win, correct?
Are you?
But I'm gonna give you a great poll.
Yeah, give me a great poll. Make the final standings close.
Javon Curse 2000. The freak.
Ooh, that's a fun
It's
one.
either 2000 or 2001, but
Is that-
just saying Javon Curse makes me
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah, I'm going to give you 2000 because that's what you said.
14.
So in 2000, he had 11.5 sacks.
Bigger
That
impact
is
than that,
the
though.
most he had in the 2000s. His only better season was in 1999.
Rookie year or no?
Rookie year, he won Defensive Rookie of the Year that
The
year.
freak.
That was the year I was thinking of.
In 2000, again, he
I had better polls
11
than you
and a
guys,
half.
year-wise.
Yes.
There should be some aggregate of years away from.
So the name.
I just want to
The
win.
comments are gonna give them shit for only going with recent guys. They're gonna give you
Yeah.
some love for the.
I mean,
I'm
Jason
also going to
Taylor
get
and the
accused
Kurtz.
of researching because a lot of these guys are recent guys.
And it's just weird how you got their best year every time.
Not their best year. Second best year, too. The only name I want to say
Sorry,
was
throws
Justin
us off.
Houston. I just don't know the year.
I'm gonna go through the standings and then give you the best 2 for each division.
Yeah.
In third place with 99.5 sacks,
Ooh.
27 off the lead, Justin Penik.
Thank you.
In second place
only
with
3 sacks per pick.
110.5 sacks, 16 off the lead, Bobby Skinner. And then winning the first ever sack draft with 126.5 sacks,
Boomy.
Dalton Feely. The best possible answers in the AFC East, we had 2002 Jason Taylor with 18.5
Deal.
and 2008 Joey Porter with 17.5.
Joey Porter.
AFC North, both named. You had 2021 TJ Watt with 22.5
Got him.
and 2023 Trey Hendrickson with 17.5. Good job, Dalton. In the AFC South, we have 2014 JJ Watt with 20.5 and 2013 Robert Mathis with
My guy.
19.5. Good job, Dalton, again. In the AFC West, the best possible answer
Great job.
went unnamed. 2014 Justin Houston had 22 sacks. Would have been
That's
a big
the
one.
year.
And then 2012 Von Miller had 18.5 sacks.
Dalton has the biggest sack. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.